Welcome back, 431, 730 AM, 102.9 FM, WTNT. Andy Parks live from the Washington Times, and on this Monday afternoon, time to check in with Times247.com editor, Katherine Timpf. Hello, Katherine.
Hello.
Welcome to Monday.
Welcome to Monday.
You have a smile on your face on a Monday. That's very, very strange. Well, no. I mean, you must have had a pretty good weekend.
Pretty good weekend.
Okay. Didn't wreck any cars or anything?
No, my car is okay. Although I did hit that same curb again. I'm just going to need to start taking a different way. You know, I can't handle it, I guess.
They used to put what they called curb feelers on cars. This is way back long before you were born.
Feeler.
They used to have these little metal springs that would protrude from your front bumper to the right and from your back bumper to the right, so that they would make a noise when you scraped the curb, and that would warn you. Perhaps, and see if somewhere, perhaps in a junkyard, we can find some old curb feelers and put on Katherine's car.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was just upset because I was returning to the scene of an incident.
And you were drawn.
And I was kind of thinking, kind of stressed out about thinking what had happened. Yeah. And so that it just repeated. I don't know, but I was like...
I would like to know what you do behind the wheel besides drive.
Nothing
Seriously,
really.
have you got the music like real loud and all? Because I hear
you know that.
Well, I hear you thumping when you come into the parking lot.
It wakes me. I mean,
you can have the windows up and I can still hear boom, 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 boom. And I know you're not listening to talk radio.
I like the bass. Turn the bass up.
Okay. Maybe that has something to do with it.
No, I mean, that's just how I live.
On the edge.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know. I don't. That's like the one fun thing that I ever do is play my music a little loud, a little dangerous.
That's all right. That's all right.
A little crazy.
Mm-hmm. A little crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, listen, please watch out for the kids. All right, what are you guys working on?
I'm sure, I've heard you talking about this whole Obama, we don't have a spending problem thing.
Is that the funniest thing
I'm
you've
having
ever heard?
a little bit of a problem even getting past this to think about anything else today because it's just too crazy. He tells Obama, he's going to have a spending problem, and then Obama says, I'm getting tired of hearing you say that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that.
I just saw a guy not long ago from the Wall Street Journal. In fact, he was the guy who conducted the interview with John Boehner, and Boehner was astounded when the president evidently looked him right in the eye and said, we don't have a spending problem. How can you say that? How, and that should be a warning shot to every single American, that if this guy doesn't recognize that we spend too much money and we have a spending problem, if he doesn't recognize that, what does he recognize?
Right. And he doesn't really even... He didn't say why. He just said, you know what? I'm getting tired of hearing you say that.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's like when I'm younger and my parents are like, you need to stop doing this. I'm whatever. Yeah. No, I don't. No, my room is fine the way it is.
I want to run into the curb. I'll hit the curb.
Tired of you telling me to clean my room. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, what else?
I like the clothes on the floor. It's fine like that. It's good. That was the same amount of maturity that he displayed in that interview. Mm-hmm. John Wilkes Booth was called a Tea Party poster child by someone on the National Geographic, the producer of the Killing Lincoln movie. It's going to be on the National Geographic Channel. Mm-hmm. It's not the act of somebody who can be easily dismissed as a psychopath. Mm-hmm. Probably 20% of the country still thinks this way. He could be opposed. I really don't understand where this is all come. Maybe if like one Tea Party member had shot somebody, but they didn't. They just keep getting blamed for shooting people.
I know. All right, what else?
Democrats are trying to raise taxes by $1 trillion this year.
Yeah, that's
all. Just another $1 trillion. And
in fact, I have a new song for Nancy Pelosi because she called for it. I don't know. I
was going to say, I'm always watching Nance.
Yeah. Here we go. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Why isn't it working? Ann, did you break this? Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Higher taxes, higher taxes.
Yeah, she wants to just say, forget about Congress. If I were president, I would have invoked the 14th Amendment, raise the limit on my own.
Oh, that's right. She wants Obama to be able to raise the debt limit as he sees fit, whenever he sees fit. And that's just not going to happen. I can tell you that.
When I read that story, it took me a while to even get to what she said because she started the sentence, if I were president.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
no,
it took me a while to get past that for a little bit.
All right, got time for one more.
All right, let's see. Well, yeah, General Electric has backtracked on its promise to buy all these electric cars.
Oh,
yeah.
They were going to buy a whole bunch of
They were
Volts.
going to buy 25,000 electric cars. It was going to be the largest ever. You know, Obama was, bragging about this a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. But you know what? The customers wanted more options, and that's the reason that they're giving. And the fact that they even have to give that reason, well, the customers wanted more. It's like, because, dude, the markets, nobody ever talks about that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's buying them.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, now, wait a minute. Now, GM did claim that they sold 3 times as many this year than they did last year. But
subsidies.
Yeah, but they were supposed to sell somewhere between 45 and 60,000 volts. That was their goal.
Right.
They sold 23, and so they're jumping up and down over selling 23,000. And they said, well, last year we only sold 7,800 of them.
Right.
So we've actually improved dramatically, but they're nowhere close. And part of that figure, if I'm not mistaken, had something to do with the GE buy. And I think it could have been to the tune of, several thousand vehicles. So that'll change. I'm going to have to check into that now and find out, because that's a shocker that GE backed away from that deal.
Yeah, and they've been talking about this since 2010. This has been a big point.
Yeah.
And never mind.
All right. We're out of time. I just looked up and went, wow. All right, well, listen, come back tomorrow, okay, and we'll do it again. Katherine Timpf, editor of Times247.com, 4:37, 7:30 a.m., 102.9 FM, WTNT.